In this presentation, I will be explaining how effective communication with the media and career planning influences a career plan and athletes. Why are interviews made? Interviews are essential. They are taking place to help gain information about an athlete's lifestyle and how they perceive different situations. Their careers are monitored and various milestones in their life are recorded through the media. There are many different reasons for pursuing an interview. There are different types of interviews that athletes are required to do and take part in. Interviews of athletes are presented on various social media platforms to help promote an athlete's lifestyle. Social medias such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are some of which can help their promotion. How to communicate effectively with the media. During interviews, an athlete needs to show their engagement with the interviewer by possessing a willing attitude towards the interview. The interviewer will ask open and closed questions to gain varied answers and more detailed information. The tone and language of a person will understand whether the person is interested in the interview. The body language and responses from an athlete will determine whether they show to be intrigued in their interview. This is a form of non-verbal communication, which is also crucial to use. Verbal communication is conducted throughout an interview, and this is very important. It helps people to put across their thoughts and feelings clearly. However, using a verbal communication means that the interviewee cannot process what they want to say and therefore make mistakes. There are different types of media which require different types of communication. There are different forms of interviews which an athlete can appear in. Appearances on the radio, face-to-face interviews, pre-recorded interviews, and live interviews are just some examples of types of interviews. Radio and pre-recorded interviews is important, and the crucial element is how a person says things, and their speech is recorded. Face-to-face and live interviews is crucial, and body language, tone and language, and non-verbal communication is analysed through the use of face-to-face interactions with the interviewee and the interviewer to show if they are both intrigued within each other. It is important to plan your career and have a backup plan to be able to establish what you are trying to achieve. It allows a step-by-step procedure to be developed and aid you in achieving your goals. Therefore, a backup plan is for when your career plan has not been accomplished. This then leads into another career path which is related to the career choice. What is goal setting? This is a technique which athletes use to reach their goals. It is known as being a mental technique. Being able to set goals for themselves, athletes need to consider the following. Is their goal specific? Is the goal able to be measured? Is the goal achievable? Is the goal realistic? And is the goal time-based? These are very crucial when considering goal setting for an athlete. What is SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis is where an organization undertakes an identification session to discover their strengths and weaknesses. It is also helpful as it allows the organizations to see the opportunities they could gain and the threats they can come across. Both the goal setting and SWOT analysis help with the planning process to establish a path to overcome problems and to aid in achieving the goals set. Here is an example of SWOT analysis. Didio, the subject, is able to keep possession of the ball whilst dribbling as he is able to focus on his footwork. This is a strength. He also is able to shoot on target, which shows he possesses control over the ball and helps enhance his concentration. However, Didio has weaknesses. Didio is unable to get past defenders as he cannot handle pressure and therefore loses possession. Even though Didio's speed is a strength, he is unable to slow down when trying to gain possession of the ball. This will then alter his performance and decrease his ability. As Didio is playing for a club, he will be able to progress onto coaching younger children. This will aid him in enhancing his abilities within the hierarchy of football leadership and increase the opportunities available for him in the future. A barrier which could prevent Didio from achieving or gaining greater opportunities is if he succumbs to an injury. This will mean that he is restricted by the things he is able to do and will limit his opportunities within his sport. SWOT analysis for Didio's career. Subject, Didio. Strengths. As a nutritionist, Didio is able to adapt to different participants' lifestyles. This helps him make a plan for people based on their diet, body build, and lifestyle. The plans Didio creates will then aid participants in gaining a healthier lifestyle. Weaknesses. Didio requires to be vigilant, however, he is physically impaired and therefore needs glasses. This is a disadvantage for Didio as he is less able to observe a performer's performance. SWOT analysis for Didio's career. Subject, Didio. Opportunities. As a nutritionist, Didio is able to become more social by communicating with various people. This is an opportunity as he is able to broadcast his work by working with different groups of people, and this is allowing Didio to network. Threats. Didio displays to have an unbalanced diet as he loves to eat crisps on a daily basis. This is bad for his health, and therefore it can become a threat to his health and his career. Short, medium, and long-term goals are set for Didio and will aid him in his career plans in the future. Didio wants to coach younger athletes. This is a short-term goal. A medium-term goal for Didio is in the next 6 months, Didio wants to be able to perform to an ability which gains him a position of a professional footballer at a lower league club. In the future, as a long-term goal, Didio's overall goal is to gain a career in a professional football club, Man United. Further in his career, he may want to become a manager. To be able to achieve his goals, Didio will need to gain a UEFA Champions League level, and he needs to possess talent for his sport. This will gain him sponsorships and will gain him interests from coaches and managers, which will help him in aid of his career plans for the future.